Well, good morning. How are we all doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you've not ridden with me before, I'm Goose, and welcome aboard. Today we're off for another wee adventure. Just an overnighter at Lake Tutira. I haven't camped here for quite a few years, so I've dropped in every now and again. You may have seen some footage. A little while ago I did a video on this old hat, and that was shot at Tutira, so that's where I'm heading back to. And there's the beautiful Hawke's Bay, looking a little bit more subdued today. Big rollers coming in. Oh, look at that coming over. Fantastic. So here we are, we've almost arrived. Tutira Cottage, there's like Waikipita, I think it's called. I'll put the name up for you anyway. And that's the little lake at the southern end of Lake Tutira. Well, I was just talking to some guys there who were doing the maintenance, and they've suggested that I go further round to the other campground. So that's what I'll do. You use the local knowledge, don't you? But that's a really beautiful lake too. Might be small, but it's pretty. Well, we've arrived into camp, got the tarp set up over the trike, and I got the kettle on for a cup of tea for lunch. He's just been around here and mowed this place dead flat for us, which is absolutely brilliant. Cheers, bro.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. Yeah, that's really good. And I met this bloke earlier on. This is Dave. He's another biker and a camper. And yeah, we'll probably catch up with him a little bit later on as well. Well, as you can hear, I'm not sure if you can see it yet, but it's quite a steady drizzle. So we're just going to hunker down for a bit and see what happens. Now, dotted around the campground here are a number of stump carvings. And I've been looking at them all afternoon and I finally got them figured out. Nothing like being a slow learner, is it? But what we're looking at here is swans. There's quite a colony of black swan here, and these stump carvings are a memorial, I suppose, to the wildlife that's here, because this is a wildlife sanctuary. And this one here obviously is a trout, and there's some good trout here in the lake as well. And you can see the big curve up on the into its bottom jaw there, so it's a big jack rainbow trout. And this one here of the eels, some very big eels, or as Moto call them, tuna. And there's quite a fishery, eel fishery here, pre-European time too. Now this one's a bit worse for wear. It probably was sitting on the top, but fallen over, it's a bit rotted out. And it's a freshwater crayfish, or you Aussies would call them yabbies. And there's some good ones in there too. Now this one's broken as well. It's probably a lot of age, but it looks like a star, so this would be a pretty dark area at night, so it would be a good night sky on a clear night to have a look at the stars. And here's a chair, so you can sit there and observe them all. I hope you can hear all the birds in the background. And here's the last one of a kiwi, which we'll probably hear at night, with a crescent moon. So you can see his, where are we? There's the moon there, going around, and there's his beak. Where are we? Coming up underneath. The little kiwi there. So great little chainsaw carvings. Great way to do something with a stump instead of just having a stump. Right, it's a bit after 6 o'clock and getting a bit hungry, got the munchies. So dinner time and something different tonight. And we have watties, and it's a creamy mushroom and bacon tortellini. So this is a meal for one. It says on the back here it's ready in less than 2 minutes if you had a microwave, and I don't have a microwave, not here anyway. High in protein, and it's a meal for one. So we'll give it a whirl, and we'll let you know how it is. So there it is, it's really cheesy, you can smell it. It's got 3 cheeses or something in it. So I'll get back to you when it's warmed up and we'll give it a taste. Right, so here we are. Now I'll give it a bit of a taste and see how we go. Yeah, that's alright. It ticks the boxes for me anyway, especially when you're camping, because you need something that's easy to prepare and easy to carry for this too. It's tasty, and it's quick, as I said before, it's quick to prepare up. So yeah, that ticks all the boxes for me. Still very quiet here. A couple more people have turned up and be staying the night, I guess. Just waiting for the time to move on a bit and see if we're going to get any sort of glow over the lake for the sunset, but I don't think we will. Well, it really is dusk, and the overcast sky is looks like this footage is a lot brighter than what it actually is in the physicality of it. But we can see the cars going along the state highway around the edge of the lake. Okay, as you can see it's pretty dark. I'm not sure what the time is. I've been down to the lake and shot a bit of film in the dark, and hopefully it'll come out really nice. Got some trucks coming through with light reflecting on the water and that sort of thing. But it's been a beautiful day, bit overcast, had the shower rain and bits and pieces, but it hasn't rained since. We might be getting a little bit tonight. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, a lot of bird life. There's been a morkpork squawking out the back here quite a bit, and I think there's been, I counted up something like 15 different varieties of birds I've either seen or heard since we've been here. So it's not quite as isolated as what I normally have, but still very quiet, and everyone's nice and quiet. There's no duff music, which is good. So we'll call it quits at that. So we'll see you in the morning. So good night. Well, good morning. Breakfast is over. It's about 8 o'clock. Had a bit of a sleep in this morning. I was nice and toasty. Didn't fancy getting up early. So you would have seen the bacon frying by now. But what we have today, by the look of it, that we didn't get yesterday, is the old sun trying to break through this cloud, which is really good. The lake is looking a picture over there. So we'll go for a walk out there later on and see what we can find. Now today's verse comes from the book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 10. And that says, "Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all, especially to those who are in the household of faith." So here's the start to the track that goes around the lake, and it's been closed. I think there's some forestry going on, some logging further around. So they're just closing off here. A bit unfortunate. And I'm just looking across over here, and the same thing, the track's been closed. I'll head back to camp for a minute, and then we'll go for a walk around the little lake, I think. It'll be a bit of a walk. Well, we walked out from camp, about a kilometre I suppose, and this is just the start of the causeway that goes down to the main road. But if we pan around to the left, we get a wee glimpse of the lake. So what we're going around is Lake Waikapeto. Well, here we are again, being closed for track maintenance. So we won't be walking around here either. I'll pan around and we can have a bit of a look at it anyway. It's a really lovely little lake. I wondered what all the noise was about, and that's why. Heap of kids in a canoe. So as you can see, the autumnal colours, the autumn colours, or if you're in North America, the fall. Right, so lunch today is wraps again, and throw on a bit of old original mayo, and for a start, a good old dollop up of that. And this time we've got some real cheese. This is the one I've been looking for instead of getting that other stuff. And it's real cheddar, real smoked cheddar, which is absolutely yum. And of course I've got the old Beerkerk's pepperoni salami. And we just rip those over. And that's us. Oh. Okay, g'day. Lunch is over, finally. It's about 1:30. I'm just going to have a bit of a sit down now until about 2 o'clock. I'll start packing down, I guess. Been a great trip, enjoyed it. Unfortunately, the two things that I really wanted to do was to go out to the fishing site of pre-European Māori. They had a little fishing village there because it was closed off. They're doing forestry and logging in behind it, and the track would have gone on into that area. And of course down at Lake Waikapeto, couldn't get around there either because of track maintenance. So in some ways it was a bit of a disappointment, and but I wouldn't say it was a waste, because I've met some really good people and had a really good look around, and I'll come back again fairly soon, I think. I'll wait until the tracks are open, so hopefully that won't be too long. Have one last check around. Doesn't seem like I've left anything, but it's all pretty good. There's Davey. He's been a good mate here for the last couple of days. He's a biker, so we'll catch up with him again. Right, all looking good. That's off. Okay, bro. Good meeting you.
You too, man.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Yeah, will do. See you, bro. Well, this has been a really good trip. But what a difference a day makes. This time yesterday it was raining. Goodbye Lake Tutira, and what a great little overnighter that was. A little bit of everything. We met some nice people. Even the packet food was good. It's a great wildlife. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. It's been a good time making it, and wow, look at that view just opening out. Isn't that stunning? And just a big shout out to the new subscribers. Thanks for joining, for supporting the channel, and of course the ones who've already subscribed and have stayed with me. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Don't forget to ride free, and of course, God bless.